up, people, and welcome to another edition of yours truly, Josiah Wills. Here they with another reaction. Let's get to it. We have Andy Mineo. It could be worse. The official audio. Yes, we are in Andy Mineo's world because Neverland 2 is set to drop this week on September 17th, Friday at midnight. So be on the lookout. That's right. After 5 years. 5 years. You know what I'm saying? To Isaiah Rashad, nearly 6 years, or I believe 6 years, to release his new album this year, which was dope, by the way. It was a dope album. Not sure if it's better than the Sunside Ray, but dope nonetheless. In the meantime, let's go right here and get to it. But before we do, ladies and gentlemen, please do me a quick favor, and that is to like, comment, subscribe, and views. Put your minds out there. The link to this song will be down in my description below, and a lyrical breakdown will be provided once the song is over. We have Andy Mineo, It Could Be Worse, the official audio. All right, let's get to it.
Worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. Yeah, I hit the gym, just opened up again. Reza, he loaded me up with 2 plates. Then I went home, baby, she made me a meal. She loaded me up with 2 plates. Jump on a whip, registered that in GA. I had to go get me new plates. I just bought a crib, had to move out of New York. I'm really enjoying the space. Jump on the stick, pray that I don't gotta use it, but I got it there just in case. You know what it is. People be talking online, but never say that to my face. Look at my wrist, ain't nothing on it just yet. Everything got its time in its place. If they throw a fit, when you tell them no, that's how you know they ain't respect you off rip. Man, it's a trip. But hey, it could be worse. Say it again for them in the back so they know for sure. It could be worse. And life is hard, I thank God. It could be worse. Life is hard, I thank God. It could be worse. Way worse.
Thank God.
Look. It could be worse. Used to be scared of the first. I used to pack up the merch, go do the show. Had to put square on my phone. I used to pray that it work. Ain't always work. I used to play at the church. Daddy didn't come with no perks. Hey, what's the verse? Come to me all over thirsty. Got living water for sure. Mom was a nurse. Had a whole life in the purse. Might get her face on the shirt. Hank on the waiter, right to the table. She asked me what do I want for dessert. I told her surprise me. Ain't much surprise me, man. All of my hills be wildin', man. Look at what happened to Cosby, man. Look at what happened to Ravi, damn. Tryna make sure that it's not me, man. Whole life monotony, man. How I'ma run when temptation come, it got me, man. But hey, it could be worse. It could be worse. Life is hard. It could be worse. Life is hard, I thank God. It could be worse. Way worse. God, it could be worse.
I love that he called me up and told me that he met this beautiful girl. And when I heard him talking about her, you know, I started crying because that's the way a man should feel about his woman.
I like that, the context of the outro. I'm going to go right here and touch on that, as well as once I go right here and do the lyrical breakdown. So let's go ahead and give it. I will give y'all my text as to how I feel about the song overall once I get through this. So let's go right ahead and do a lyrical breakdown minus the intro, which there is one, but we ain't gonna do it. Verse 1. Yeah, I hit the gym, just opened up again. Reza, he loaded me up with 2 plates. Who's Reza? Is that a friend of his? Okay. Cool. Nice. Okay. Then I went home. Baby, she made me a meal. She loaded me up with 2 plates. Just bought a whip. Registered that in GA, Georgia. I had to go get me new plates. I just bought a crib. Had to move out of New York. I'm really enjoying the space. That's nice. That was you know what I'm saying. Had to get away from New York, you know what I'm saying, which is his hometown. I'm sure he loves, you know what I'm saying. He's a Yorker. But hey, having to move to Georgia is nice. And plus, that Relocates tour is where he's at, and that's where the headquarters are at for Reach Records. So, yep. Just bought a stick. Prayed that I don't gotta use it. So he got himself a gun. Hey, I'm not judging. But I got it there just in case. You know what it is. People be talking online, but never say that to my face. Look at my wrist. Ain't nothing on it just yet. Everything got its time and its place. I like that. That was slick. You know what I'm saying? That was hard. Ain't nothing on just yet. So everything got its time and its place. So eventually, he'll get things situated when time has been met and the situation is at hand. Essentially. If they throw a fit when you tell them no, that's how you know they ain't respect you off the rip. Facts. Man, it's a trip, but hey, it could be worse. Say again for them in the back so they know for sure. In the chorus, he says, it could be worse. Life is hard, I thank God. It could be worse. Life is hard, I thank God. It could be worse. Way, way, way worse. You know what I'm saying? That remind me of way, way, way up. You know what I'm saying? By Bizzle. So maybe he took some inspiration right there. Verse 2, look up. It could be worse. You should be scared of the first. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about the first of the month, bills, so having to go right here and get that situated. I used to pack up the merch, go to the show, had to put Square on my phone. I used to pray that it worked. Then he always worked. I used to play, he used to pray over himself when I'm weak. I used to play at the church. That didn't come with no perks. Hey, what's the verse? Come to me all who are thirsty. He got living water for sure. Mom was a nurse, had her whole life in her purse, might get her face on the shirt. So his mom worked pretty much hard, having to really impact her kids and get things done. She must have been really hardworking, very much of an ethical person, had her values and worth, And God bless, rest in peace to Mineo's mother, no longer with us. Yeah. But hey, they're always gonna be kept with the memories, and she's up there with God smiling. Here come the waiter. Right to the table, she asked me, what do I want for dessert? Told her, surprise me, ain't much surprise me, man. All of my heroes be wildin', man. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. Look at what happened to Cosby, man. Look at what happened to Robbie. Damn. So he's referring to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, the famous comedian, known for the Cosby Show, was accused by 60 women, allegedly, that he sexually assaulted him. There was, talks about rape, talks about misconduct, and just child abuse. And he was going through all these allegations, and somewhat, and it really affected him for his later life. And unfortunately, he was found guilty. So he was arrested around 2018, but now he has been overturned as far as his conviction, and now he's released from jail. So, but you still don't want to wish bad for the person. I don't wish bad for him. I just look at it is what it is. People are not going to tend to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But what you can do is provide them with a purpose and pray that Jesus works wonders for them, and He is the way. I like how he mentioned about Ravi Zacharias, who passed away. He's a Christian apologist. He was also accused of some sexual misconduct as well, and it left a lot of people, really shocked and hurt based off of what he has did. But I'm sure God's got him through it. If he is up there, we have to know. But only God can judge you. Yep. So yeah, man, the chorus is nice. I like oh wow, that was his mom at the end. Okay, wow. I love that he called me up and told me that he met this beautiful girl, and when I heard him talking about her, I started crying, because that's the way a man should feel about this woman. Yeah, imagine if you was sometimes we tend to do in society is we continue to degrade our woman. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what culture you are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we tend to do that, and I think we need to put women. We don't give women enough credit. We say we love women. We say we do this and that, but we need to start doing more. You know what I'm saying? And showing more action. Don't just be saying that, oh yeah, I love you, oh, you know what I'm saying, you the best, baby, or whatever like that. You gotta put more, into your effort. Shout out to AG for production. I would have done more with this beat if it was me. Critically, I think the song itself is going to definitely get people hyped, and people are going to, vibe out and enjoy the song. But it's a really solid lead single to prepare for his next album, and I just can't wait. I can't wait to hear what Andy is going to share over the course of that project. But I hope just hope for the better, and I'm pretty well sure it's going to deliver. But in the meantime, let me know how y'all feel in regards to your opinions and requests for more reactions by any Mineo. If not him, similar artists, you know the deal. Please do me a quick favor, and that is to like, comment, subscribe, and views. Put your minds out there. The link of this song will be down in my description below. This was Andy Mineo's It Could Be Worse from the album Neverland 2, which is set to drop this Friday. Be on the lookout. King Life, we are out.